Hello and welcome everyone to this amazing and long Google Merchant Center restoration case study where I'm going to explain how we did the restoration of Google Merchant Center account plus Google Ads account. The restoration process was difficult because the account had 3 points: forbidden pharmaceutical claims plus unreliable claim, website or online store needs improvement, and misrepresentation. All these 3 points need restoration from merchant center, and we were successfully able to do it. And this is a difficult procedure. Now it's not an easy. So the first thing is you need to be very patient. In case if you want to get it approved from Google team, you need to be very patient. This is the utmost and most important thing. If you lose patience, you are going to get failed. All of your hard work plus my team hard work is going to be failed. So make sure if you have if you can be patient, if you are able to do the changes which my team suggests, because the changes can be ample. There are many things which my team does, but the website development needs to be done by you. But the changes need to be like, we had to talk with the Google. We're gonna help you in optimization. We can help you in sorting out search console issues. We're gonna help in Google support, Google chat. We're gonna find out need to do the audits and several audits. We need to talk with the Google every other day regarding what they have found, what is the causing issue. So all of these things need to be kept in mind before we get the Google Merchant Center account restored, because the restoration process is now very difficult and it requires a lot of effort from all of the stakeholders. So yeah, this is a website which is recently restored by my team, but I waited enough to ensure that it's running properly before we create this video. So I'm going to show you the aspects, and I'm first of all I'm going to show you the things we were able to sort around, and then I'm going to show you the procedure. So the first thing first is review of forbidden pharmaceutical or products making misleading claims for what is sorted around. So this was the first thing which we did. Sorry, I'm going to close this. But the second is review of website needs improvement for what you can see around. We sorted this. Now it was not sorted all in one day, but because there were multiple errors, so it took all of the time. And now the ultimate and most popular of restoration is review of misrepresentation for what is complete. You can see around over here. This is the restoration is being done, and you can see the account is running properly, but I'm going to show you all in all with full details. And this is your Google Ads account has been reactivated over here. You can see around all of this being done, and I'm going to show you how all of this was being done in this video. So just a second. So going to start with suspensions first. So you can see around this is for ID verification. This came arrive. This is from Google. Your account is suspended. You can see around over here, and this is again misrepresentation and website or online store needs improvement. 2 errors were over there. See around this is for the same, and whatever the data we had, I'm just sharing with you. Okay, so once we started around, I'm going to show you. We also tried. This is being indexed in the Google. We looked around for those. Sorting out some issues. Even you can see around over here some attributions were missing, including age group, gender. That was also small errors, but this helps in optimization. But especially if your store is disapproved, then it's going to help a lot. It's a Shopify API integration with the website so that they can synchronize all the products on the merchant center. This is another age group was missing. You can see around over here, and few of the audits which my team did, I'm going to share with you. You can see around over here few audits being done for the insurance. You can see pages checked, empty card. The whole website was being cross-checked for any possible error. Sometimes what's interesting is if you add a generic email on your Facebook or Instagram, it will not, the whole store will get disapproved. So all need to have a company email, same details synchronized all over there. Sometimes the time do not being mentioned can cause issues. The payment method you show over here while actually are present during the checkout. Sometimes checkout errors have issues. Sometimes your about has different details. Sometimes there is a conflict of shipping policy or return policy page, both mentioning different pages different days for the same service. That can cause confusion. So all in all, it's a very lengthy procedure which people think it's a very easy. No, it's not an easy. It's a very lengthy procedure, and I'm going to show you again. You can see the business address inconsistencies being found over here. The fax is a different phone number, but the footer says different phone number. Some small changes, and every other day. Now this was not a one-time change, but every other day there was a different change, different being audits being done. You can see around over here. This was an audit done by me. See around over here. Placeholders are being found. Now placeholders can found in your theme issue, plugin issue. Now we see that all of the themes are not being accepted as well, and I think that the place where the placeholder issue is in the search tab, in the email newsletter. These are the common places where you find the placeholder error. And I think as a developer we have an idea, but the people do not much have an idea regarding this. But this can cause an issue. Contact form looks broken or incomplete. Shipping page has issues. Refund return messaging is not strong. So what we did was we designed all of the pages: about us, contact us, refund, shipping policy. All of the pages were being recreated for the restoration purpose. Product claims are more aggressively. So if you write something wrong in your product description, that can cause also suspension. So what people do is they add mass products, and that is not a solution anymore on the GMC. So ideally this is for real business owners, so please keep in mind not adding bulk products, but rather when you add products you need to keep in mind small things as well. Product structure need to be fine. Product pages, search results, you can see around over here. Some contact us for page, some small pages, and then the custom pages which I said that we designed for them also included. And see around over here another merge report, another day over here another merge report. Cross check, some products were being see around over here, some product says sold out. Sometimes you excessively show discounts. Google doesn't also prove this as well. So the time can take a lot. Sometimes broken URLs, old supplement URL. So you can see around over here the product was first selling something different, and then the product category was changed. So if you do these product inconsistencies, then your approval get delayed or get prolonged. So see around over here a lot was being done, cross checked by my team to make sure that everything is working fine. See around over here, cross check, and then after this you need to reach out for the Google Search Console to update the changes. See around over here, pages scroll, news page, Instagram page, everything is working fine. And what if as I told you that we even have to cross check this. All the page need to have some engagement, some reviews, and some have proper description of everything for the restoration procedure. All of these things are very important. And another audit, you can see around over here, some failed, some have warnings, some again changes. So a lot was being done for this as well, and I'm just sharing you the most popular audits. We have a lot of audits, internal communication done with the clients. You can see around over here, this is all most important over here. See, now this is their page. Some have active post over here. See around over here, we verified the email, everything, address, every verification is also being required for the compliance. So you can see around over here the restoration procedure is not easy. And then once you are done, I'm going to show you the first restoration. As I told you in start, forbidden pharmaceutical product making misleading claims was sorted around after working on the product descriptions. Product errors were being sorted around. High quality images, no copied content was being used. The second is Website needs improvement. This error was also being sorted out after sorting the website issues, the broker links, and other issues, including the speed optimization. And then the misrepresentation is also sorted around. The requested review of misrepresentation has been sorted. You can see this is the most popular, most common error which people get for the restoration. And you can see the website is running, no more suspended. And another I'm going to show you over here is your Google Ads account has been reactivated. So I'm going to show you now the live. I'm going to make it refresh in front of you. I'm going to show you the Google Ads account as well. So you can see the products are approved. You can verify the customer ID as well in the whole video. The ad comments are running, and I wanted to wait it and see the Google Ads account yourself as well. And the Google Ads account is also unsuspended. Your account is unsuspended, and you can match this amount with this amount. So you can see the restoration is actually working. And if I look around the notification tab, these are again some age group attributions, but there is no suspension for the account. So you can see around over here. So you just have to be patient. It's fine. You can see it's approved and running. We have run ads as well. I have shown you the ads being running as well for the verification. You can even match the this is the shopping campaign. I'm going to show you the assets ideally. We did not added the assets. Products. I will show you the products. Sorry. Yeah, you can verify the campaign is post, and some has missing age group error as well, still over there. But all in all, we are approved and running. Spend is being done, and the store is being approved. And yeah, this is another restoration case study for Google Merchant Center. So yeah, just for a revision, restoring Google Merchant Center account is not easy. The restoration process requires a lot of effort. You need to be very patient and supportive. Apart from in case if you need our personal help in getting restoration for Google Merchant Center or Google Ads account or Google Business Profile, all of these are separate services. Or even need a complete website redesigning service or Shopify or e-com store or WordPress store, we do all full-fledged solutions. Plus we help clients with Google Ads management as well. So in case if you need our services, you can hire me and my team through the link in the description. We are known as full-fledged Google Ads partner company, and we're going to help with all of this. So yeah, I hope you like this restoration case study, and we look forward to working with you. Take care. Bye bye.